The main thing in partnership is that we can bring more to the table. Fife Council can't do this alone by way of finance and the amount of people we have on this. We can make a significant impact, but we need to work with partners to make sure we're drawing the biggest benefit we possibly can. There's often a lot of people in the communities that can work together to bring in money that can work with us. There's obviously a lot of community activists which we're really keen to support and work with, so it can't just be about Fife Council. We need to be more on the ball with climate change. We need to make it more integral to the work we do on a day-to-day basis. We need to look at our plans moving forward and how we can maybe take a slightly different approach to not just being about money, maybe looking more about how the community impact is, what the payback could be, maybe on a longer term. And again, just looking and thinking a bit more creatively about it.
In Fife, the environmental partnership is vital in order to get people working together, collaborating to deliver. We have a really strong record of delivery in Fife, and most of that is by people working together, sharing assets, sharing experience, sharing knowledge, and then sharing the results at the end of it. I think we live in an environment, or we work in an environment, where there is a lot of talk about climate change, sustainability, policy, delivery, but in actual fact it's the doing which is more important, and that's one of the things that Fife is really strong on. It's actually delivering output, delivering results. And that's one of the things that makes me really proud to be here as a representative of Fife Environmental Partnership.
I think events like this are hugely important. I spoke this morning, and it's interesting, just before you speak you're a bit nervous and what you're going to say and how's it going, but then you're welcomed by people, and then there's curiosity by people, and then there's challenge by people, and then through that process of curiosity and challenge we learn and we share and we make ourselves open and available to collaborate. So I think it's hugely important because we're making ourselves available and we show what we know, we show what we need to know, but mostly we're showing up. I think in solving big problems, the most important thing is to show up. Here I am, here we are, here's the problem, let's do it together. So I think it's brilliant that the partnership are organising it, it's brilliant that the partnership are inviting people, and it's brilliant that the partnership are saying it is challenging, but we've done good things and let's do more good things together.
I sort of said in there that I'm a massive fangirl of Fife. I think that the way that your political leadership and the officers are really come across as very aligned in, okay, we're not going to wait for somebody to solve this for us. Let's get up, let's make the challenge, let's form the collaborations, and let's actually take action. And so I think having events that can bring together a range of stakeholders across all the different sectors, across the different problem areas, and sort of see what ends up in the middle, I think is really critical for solving the problems that we face. I ask if your energy bills are too high, is it too hard to heat your house? If it is, then we need to be doing better at solving that problem. We need to focus on how you can live a comfortable life without spending half your paycheck on not being freezing cold, because there are too many people who are suffering because of the way that is. And if we do it right, then it doesn't matter if you care about climate change. I want you to be living in a warm, safe home, and that's what our focus should be on as the first step.
This is fundamental because climate change is such a kind of an issue of many parts. It really is a death by a thousand cuts, and that means that we've all got the opportunity to make an impact. Small organisations, big organisations, businesses, individuals, the council, working together is kind of like the critical thing for actually delivering change. Fife has got huge assets, like massive natural assets, people assets. We've got great communities. There are a bunch of organisations that are really committed to delivering effective change for people, and I think that's not to be underestimated.
We have to keep on getting the message out there. It's no use saying it once and then forgetting about it. So we've got a really good partnership going on here. We've got a lot of interested people, and what we need to do is for them to spread the message out with their workplace, with their communities, we need to work together to tackle climate change.